Over the years, we have seen SMG4 naturally develop from being a shit-posting machinist to a lore-dropping giant. So, was Classic SMG4 better than the current SMG4 that we have today? Hello everybody, I'm Akroma, an SMG4 enthusiast that has been watching since the early days when beauties like this existed. If you know what video that is, comment it down below. I enjoy both sides of SMG4, the fun chaotic randomness that we got back in the day, and the amazing storytelling that we get now. But if you had to tell me which one I would prefer more, I'd have to side with the retro boys. Now, to answer to this response, why do I think Classic SMG4 is better than Modern SMG4? Well, to put it straight, there's 3 reasons which I explained in my last video, which I'll bring up here. The element of surprise, the quirkiness, and limit. With modern day SMG4, we are restricted by what the higher-ups think are suitable within the wide range of workers. You have to abide by a script, and sometimes you may be lucky to add a little bit of your own twist to it. But I don't work at SMG4, so I have no idea what you can and what you can't do. With Classic SMG4, it was just Luke and eventually Kevin, but let's just focus on Luke for now. Luke would be able to do anything he wanted, especially when YouTube was a lot less restrictive of what could be said or shown. He didn't have to worry about sponsorships, partners, or anything of the sort. He could just come up with an idea, plot it down into bullet points, and let the creation run itself. Unlike modern day SMG4, where things are constantly being put side by side from the script and what is said to the visuals of what is presented. Now, I'm not flaming modern day SMG4. I love modern day SMG4. Without that, this channel wouldn't be here. And also, I love lore and story. Considering I have been watching SMG4 for over a decade, I've been through all the lore and experienced everything on first hand, waiting for that next episode to drop. But Classic SMG4 just felt too good. Honestly, let's say we go and rewind 8 years. You're just finishing primary school, SMG4 releases, Mario's boat trip, and you watch that video and end up laughing hysterically, rewinding 30 seconds each time from a scene like this.
Oh shit.
To then this.
It makes me so happy. I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight. Okie dokie. La la la. No! La 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 la. Yeah! You fucking idiot! Yahoo! Wahoo! Yeah! Hey, hey, hey! Can I sing a song for you? What? If you love me, let me go. Shut the fuck up! Okie dokie.
Now, when this first came out, I was so happy, laughing and giggling, and I look back at it now, and let's just put the Ryan Gosling Blade Runner stuff on screen. Yeah, I miss those times. You can't tell me SMG4 had long pages of scripts going, so then we used gravity gun and spin the bow rapidly. No, that stuff is fought on from the spot, and I loved every moment of it. But alas, let's get to the bottom of this. Why did SMG4 go from being the machinist he once was to becoming a channel who tries their hardest to animate characters through Gary's mod out of all things, with a currently ongoing story saga that has been unfolding since March of 2023? Okay. Let me tell you why. All of this classic SMG4 stuff was happening around the times when the internet itself was funny. Honestly, if you look into YouTube, TikTok, and other social platforms, they are infested with brain rot. The last up-to-date memes that I laugh at are the distorted memes / cut-offs that were pre-2022, I believe. And beyond that, the new era of memes do not make sense to me at all. So with Classic SMG4, we had tons of viral audio clips that were memes and things that us, when we were younger, knew about and laughed with. Some in which can't be used now or have to be cut in certain words for reasons. On top of this, Luke was one guy. SMG4 was getting bigger, and who better to bring on than your own brother? This is when a transition slowly occurs. Although not apparent until 2018, Kevin worked alongside Luke with many videos, creating stronger scripts for the videos which Hell yeah, they were great. I've seen a few times across Classic SMG4 fans that they say Kevin ruined the way SMG4 operate, and to that, I just say no. It was YouTube itself that forced SMG4 to change tons of humor points, which honestly sucks. At one point, swearing just a bit, even if it's audio clips of memes, would end up getting your video demonetized. And if that happened frequently, your entire channel would become demonetized. So you have to adapt, especially if this has become your job, which you depend and rely on heavily. And mentioning 2018, this was the first fully fledged story arc. Sure, Star had some little thing, but the Waluigi arc, this was SMG4's first proper moment for storytelling. And the ironic thing is, even Luke and Kevin themselves mentioned how the entire arc wasn't even planned, and it just happened. Partly why fans like stupid Waluigi likes this swap fee. Get it? Because it's Waluigi. Kill me. Now to go back to the famous 3 points, surprise, quirkiness, and limit, within modern day SMG4, you don't get to see these anymore. That rhymes. The majority of the surprises that we get are all thought out and scripted with a plan to bring the surprise into play. Now this isn't bad, but for how SMG4 used to handle these things, the classic viewers would obviously just huff over a moment like this. Now I get excited. Way too excited. Lore stuff to me is like 30 energy drinks being downed all at once. I'm a theorist. Having story elements is significant for me to look for and point out. Overall, it's up to you. This is just my take and opinion on what I prefer. If I stayed as my young self, I would enjoy every classic SMG4 episode with tears of joy. Nowadays though, as with everyone else, we are all grown up. Classic moments give you a laugh and a smile because it's something that happened. If SMG4 did continue the exact way from 2014-2016, would we really see a channel with 9 million subscribers? Would we really see a huge indie animation channel hosting huge shows like The Amazing Digital Circus? To understand the bigger picture, SMG4 had to change in ways that can provide stronger pillars to support itself. If the same concept and the same idea was run for over a decade with zero to little change, would we really still be laughing just the same? Or would we be getting fed up? There comes a time where everything either ends, adapts, or changes entirely, and we are lucky that we got the best option. Sure, SMG4 as we know of today featured very little humor of what was represented in the past, but if it features great storytelling that can hopefully have good endings, then I'm fine with that. But please don't lose the core of what you were, an SM64 ship hosting machinist. Shotcat has helped fund scenes with the SM64 scenes recently, which has managed to make some things feel fun again. But what do you guys think? Is classic SMG4 really better than modern SMG4 for you? Let me know in the comments.